Hello and welcome to YouTube. Please tell me the name of the channel you would like to see. You have selected Rated GTR.
What's up, guys? My name is Travis, and this is my 2016 Nissan GTR. Now, GTRs have been around for a while. They're no stranger to anyone. I picked this one up back in October of 2021, and I've loved it ever since. It's my first supercar. I mean, some people will argue the fact that it's not a supercar, but we'll just leave that be. This is the black edition, as you guys can probably tell from what it's equipped with. As most of you may already know, the black edition comes with this carbon fiber spoiler in the rear, and also these gorgeous forged ray wheels. This beautiful red color is actually a wrap. I believe it was wrapped by the second owner. I'm currently the third owner, and hopefully the last. Underneath this gorgeous wrap is a pearl white color. I'm not certain how long I want to keep the wrap on, but I like it, especially as I daily drive it for now. It'll protect the paint until I'm ready to stop dailying it. Outside of that, there's not much difference from the premium and the black edition. There's more differences in the interior. The inside has these gorgeous Recaro black and red seats that are actually quite comfortable for daily driving. Also comes with the black headliner, which helps complete the interior look. One thing I will say is, this is not my first GTR. I owned an R32 Skyline GTR when I was living in Canada. That was quite some time ago though. I lived there from 2013 to 2015, and though I loved it, life brought me back to the States. And this is probably where I belong. So I live in Arizona, where the views are gorgeous. From every angle you can think of. I love it out here. Now, I'm not rich or anything. I've worked very hard to get to where I am. Owning a GTR? Well, this is one of my dream cars. One out of 3 that hopefully you'll get to see later on as the channel progresses. But enough about me. How about we go for a drive? Now, I've owned quite an array of cars. I believe I've had about 15 cars in my lifetime. My very first car was a Nissan. I am a Nissan fan. I'm actually a fan of many, I guess you can say of all makes and models. But I've owned Euro cars. I actually haven't owned any American cars, but I do respect them. I respect them a lot. Now, my first car was a Maxima. It was a 91 4-door Sport 5-speed manual. I loved that car. It was low mileage. I don't remember the year I bought it, but it was very rare. It still is. It's even more rare today than it was back then. And it was a gem. Super clean. Bought it from someone who worked at Nissan. That car got wrecked due to someone running from the cops and crashing into me. So that was sad. The next car I purchased was an 88 Turbo 2 RX-7. That was probably one of my most fun cars I've ever owned. It was just a car you can throw around and it would go. It handled so well. It wasn't crazy fast for a young driver like me, but it was fast enough where I can just have a blast. To this day, if I had the chance, I would buy an FD, as it is my favorite RX-7 out of all of them. And then from there, I branched off to regular cars. I had a 95 Altima that was given to me from my stepdad. Thank you. And I had a 2.5 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS. That was an interesting car. That was a very fun car. I lived in a lot of snowy areas, I was raised in New York. I left New York to go to Canada, and then I left Canada and went to LA for a brief moment. LA was not the place for me. Then from LA, I went to Pennsylvania and realized, okay, well, I need to be on the West Coast. The West Coast is where I belong because that's where the weather agrees with me, and I agree with the weather. So after some careful consideration, I chose Arizona, and here I am today. Now, being a YouTuber is something I always wanted to do. I just never knew which direction to go with it. I think cars is where I belong. I've been into cars since I was a baby, since I can remember. I've had tons of toy cars growing up, played racing games. I grew up in the Gran Turismo era when Gran Turismo 1 was super popular, had just come out. And cars, my life has always revolved around cars. Buying my first dream car it's an accomplishment that you can't really describe. You work hard. Even to this day, I'm working hard. I work 12-hour days. I get 2 days off, but even on my day off, I still go in for like 8 hours and get some work done. It's one thing I realized is if you want to get somewhere, you have to grind. You have to grind. You have to think outside the box. And you got to push yourself. That's the only way you're going to get what you want. Now, I have a lot of ideas for the channel. There's a lot of things I want to do on here. I definitely want to implement audience participation. I'm all about interacting with you guys and hearing your opinions, your inputs. And I really, really want to do interviews with just regular everyday car guys. I want to get them on the channel. I want to ask them questions about them, their cars. I want to get to know the people behind the car scene. I mean, the real people who really, really love cars. I think it would be very interesting to know where people come from and how people have been able to acquire their dream cars, be it built or bought. It shouldn't matter because your dream car is your dream car. Now, this I'm really excited about. I want to go on long scenic drives. There are so many different roads in Phoenix, outside of Phoenix, heading to LA, just all in between that have tons of beautiful views. And I think it'll be awesome to get that on a time lapse, to take pictures at lookout points and show you guys all the different roads. I think it's something that we both would enjoy a lot. And lastly, I do plan on building this car. My goal is to go complete full bolt-ons. And I mean everything you could possibly bolt onto this thing, including turbos, without building the engine. That's what I want. I believe the max you can hit is 800 horsepower, so that's what I'm aiming for. If you guys have any suggestions on who I should go to, please leave it in the comments. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Check us out every Sunday for a new upload. And don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram. Work hard, dream hard. See you guys next time.